Hello, my name is SamKamin. I made Aliyah with my family in 1998, and since then I've worked with a variety of Israeli high-tech companies conducting training courses around the world for our company's customers based upon the company's products. I have been very blessed that I have been able to visit over 30 countries in this capacity. Whenever I go abroad, I feel that it is my responsibility, in essence, to also be a representative of the State of Israel. I'm very proud to be a representative of Israel, to live in Israel. I know the truth about Israel, a country whose existence is literally challenged each and every day, a country that is surrounded by neighbors who actually wouldn't mind if we didn't exist. When I'm visiting and working with people from around the country, it becomes obvious to them, based upon my accent, that even though I live in Israel, I'm not an Israeli, but they're interested to understand why I choose to live in Israel. So I say to them that I felt it was the right thing to do for my family. It's the right place to live for my family. I add that it's really been amazing for me to see how my children have grown up and have blossomed in Israel. Sometimes people do get a little bit more interested in the political side of issues based upon what they hear on TV and read about on the internet or see online. I usually say things like, well, what you see and hear is not really the truth. It's not really representative of what really happens. You don't hear of all the cooperation that goes on between Arabs and Jews on a daily basis. You don't hear about the hundreds of truckloads of supplies that are going to Gaza every day from Israel, for example. As a businessman, it is important for me to stay focused on my business objectives, obviously. So I listen to them, and maybe when we are together after hours, we might have a little bit more of a detailed conversation. I am always speaking from a positive heart because I truly believe peace will happen. Otherwise, I tell them, if I moved to Israel and I didn't think peace would happen, you could probably consider me a crazy person. I remember one specific customer, Ahmed from Turkey. My colleagues in my company in Israel were telling me how difficult of a person he was, so I was prepared. However, actually Ahmed turned out to be a wonderful guy. He turned out to be one of my best friends. He was always very nice to me, and he always was very interested in understanding what was going on in Israel, and we had amazing discussions about it. So I was able to be a little bit more open with him about the realities of Israel, that Arab and Jew really share life together in Israel. There's no apartheid. It's not really, it doesn't even make sense to even consider such a thing in Israel. Uh, Actually, meeting and Ahmed was a revelation for me, also for him, but really for me it was really a revelation. Honestly, meeting him and befriending him altered my opinion completely about Turkey. Okay, just about all of Turkey. I changed my opinion just because of Ahmed. I think that it's very important for Israelis to be proud of Israel, even while it's very easy to start believing what you hear on a daily basis. It's really a barrage of lies that are and negativity that's thrown against us, and so it might be easy to start believing it. Um, an Israeli business person abroad has the unique opportunity to be an Israeli ambassador simply by being there, simply by being a good person, simply by being a good businessman, an honest person, a sincere person, willing to listen, and being proud and not defensive about Israel at all. Because it's not really a question of defending Israel. It's more like being there as a business person from Israel, just like being there from any other country. Normal and as natural as could be. One second. Sometimes I am pressed with the kind of questions a BDSer might pose. So what do? I listen to them. I look them straight in the eyes and I smile and I say, well, I think that you really need to see it for yourself. And I tell them I'll be happy to show them around. Come visit Israel. I'll take them around, show them things. I'll take them wherever they like. Because living in Israel is very different than what you see and what is described on TV and on the internet. And then I just smile again. So I say, I just be. So thank you very much.